And welcome back, everybody. James Clint here with Clint Havens from ASU. We're talking about something pretty cool today.
Absolutely, the upcoming annual Christmas tree lighting.
All right, they're at ASU.
It is. It's really neat. This event has been happening for the past 10 or so years. It occurs every year on the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
This year that happens to be December 3rd. So Tuesday, December 3rd, and we're looking forward to a great event.
All right, yeah, and it's not. You kind of explained. It's not just as easy as we're gonna flip a switch and it's lit up. Go home, everybody. There's a lot of activities planned for the day.
Absolutely, there's a lot of things going. The event actually starts at 4 o'clock and will end at 8. We've got activities for all ages of people. One of the things that we really like to do is bring some activities for the kids, right? So we'll have multiple bounce houses, slides, etc. I guess you could call it inflatables, for them. There is a synthetic ice rink that we'll bring.
That's cool.
It's
have
pretty
you ever
neat.
had that before?
We have had it before. It's really the closest thing that you'll get to ice skating in this part of the country.
Unless you're skating across the road or something.
I guess that's true. But it's a 40 by 50 synthetic ice rink. It's very similar to actual ice. That'll be there. We'll have multiple photo opportunities available. So there'll be selfie stations, and we'll have a company come and take photos of families or people that are interested, and they'll put it on an ornament that you can take to the tree. The live mascot, Dominic, will be there. We'll have Roscoe and Bella there. And then this year we actually have confirmation from Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus.
Oh, the real
Santa? They'll be there and ready to go.
Yeah, give me their phone number. But does any of this cost anything for anybody?
No, that's also great. It's something that Angelo State does for the greater San Angelo community. Really is it's just a free event for people to come out and enjoy it. One other thing to mention, there are a lot of other takeaways that can occur. Typically, there are about anywhere between 20 and 35 department and student organizations that come out and host activity booths, right? So they'll have craft making stations and games and things of that nature for the kids to enjoy. Lots of coloring stations and jingle bell making and things of that nature.
So you said there's stuff for kids of all ages.
There really is. One of the things that a lot of folks like that are into music, there's a Holiday Pops concert.
Okay.
It'll start at 6 o'clock, and that is the ASU Symphony Orchestra, the ASU Chorale, and the ASU Mariachi Band. And so they'll come out, they'll start that concert at 6, and then typically what happens is about dusk, somewhere around 6:30, we'll stop the concert, some folks will say a few words, and then we'll light the 26-foot panel tree and the 65 trees throughout the Memorial Oak Grove.
All right. And y'all have actually shut down a part of Johnson to help with
That's right.
foot traffic.
Really, pedestrian safety is important, right? And so there's a section there of Johnson Street between Avenue N and Vanderventer.
Right there where Lily's Pizza is.
Yeah, right in that little section. That section will be closed to through traffic, so folks can cross right there really easily. There's plenty of parking all throughout the campus. We'll have cart service running from the Eastern Administration lots, the University Center lots, and on the east side of campus, the Health and Human Services and Vincent building lots. So there'll be carts running to provide to provide service for folks that need that.
That was going to be my next question, was parking.
Yeah, the great thing about Angelo State, there's a ton of parking. Sometimes you have to walk a little bit, but with regard to this, there will be a lot of parking available. Folks always ask about handicap parking. That parking is already marked and in all those lots, and will be available. And then again, we'll have those carts running for folks that need it.
Right. All right. What else is going on? Anything? I mean, you said you had a big gingerbread man coming back.
Yeah, one of the things the kids like, there's a huge inflatable. It's not really a bounce house. It's more like an open air bounce that's shaped like a gingerbread man, and it's probably 50 by 60. It's really big. There were some parents that said, "Hey, my kids stayed on this thing the whole time," right?
At least they were there for 2 hours jumping. They went home and slept.
They were, absolutely. It's probably something good there. You know, one of the things that people really like is we also have complimentary hot chocolate and cookies while supplies last, of course.
All right. So go out to ASU on next Tuesday, December 3rd.
December 3rd.
After Thanksgiving.
Always the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Right. Yeah, I got my,
and you know,
my weeks
I really
next
have to plug this also. The event happens to correspond on Giving Tuesday.
Right.
And so the Student Government Association at Angelo State and our development office have partnered together, and they do a donation drive really for the Ram Family Student Scholarship, which was created by SGA quite a few years ago, and they actually hand out scholarships to students every year. And this is really one of the biggest fundraising efforts for that. So hopefully people will be willing to see that and consider donating to that as well.
All right. We'll go. And how many volunteers do you think you have this year?
You know, usually it takes about 80, maybe a little bit more to make it happen.
Okay.
We're right in there as far as volunteers go, so I think we're in pretty good shape there. Typically from now until a few days before the event, folks are continuously reaching out and saying, hey, we're interested in volunteering.
Okay.
And so if people are, they can always call us or email us with Student Life, and we can make sure to have some opportunities for folks.
Right.
The email address is student.life@angelo.edu, and the phone number is 325-942-2062.
Okay. That was going to be my next question. Where do you reach out at?
That's it.
You covered it.
Well, great. And, hopefully folks will be interested. We shoot out a lot of information to make sure that everybody knows that it's a free event and it's open to everybody. We put special correspondence out to the Goodfellow Air Force Base and make sure that our service men, women, families know that we hope that they come and everybody else as well. So we're looking forward to a good crowd, and if you could put a good word in for the weather, that'd be great.
We'll try.
Thanks so much.
So do you have anything else you'd like to add before we...
No, I think that'll be it. Just we hope people come out, and we hope the weather holds up for us, and we have another solid event.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Really appreciate the time.
And remember, December 3rd, not next Tuesday, Tuesday after, go out at 4 o'clock to the ASU tree lighting ceremony.
That's right.
With your kids, your family, and have some fun. Thank you for coming in, man.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Back to you.